Hi, my name is Laura Villanueva, and I'm here to talk a little bit about money management. Do you ever wonder where all your money goes? From the moment you get your first paycheck, you find ways to spend it just as fast as you can earn it. When I was in my teens and early 20s, I struggled with learning how to save and finding ways to budget and make my dollars stretch. It wasn't until I became an accountant over 10 years ago that I learned how to organize and manage my finances. According to Jim Forst's article on Reuters' 2012 survey, more than 2/3 of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. That's 316 million Americans in the U.S. as of today. So it's roughly about 210 million people that still live paycheck to paycheck. That's a pretty serious number, and I think if we all had a little bit of knowledge and direction and discipline, that we would all get better at learning how to save. I'm not trying to make anybody a millionaire overnight, but let's learn how to set goals and save $1,000 to $2,000 a year. I think that's a good starting point. Getting organized. Track your expenses. Create a check register and code it. Code it whether it's clothes, utilities, gas, or other expenses. This would give you a general idea of where your money's going and how you're spending it. Also, it gives you a way to learn how to cut back and see where you can cut back. Obviously, things like mortgage, you can't really help that. So that would be an area where it's pretty fixed. You can't adjust that much. After the year is over, you create a spreadsheet where every month there's a different category for utilities, travel, car payments, vacation, entertainment, restaurants, savings, and other things. So track your spending. See where your money is going. You spent $8,200 on a vacation last year. If you cut that down 25%, that's an extra $2,000 to $3,000 in your pocket. On your entertainment charges, you spent about $10,000 that year. If you cut that down to, let's say, $7,000 or $8,000, that's another $2,000 to $3,000 in your pocket over the year. So track your spending and build a budget, and stick to your budget. You might want to go out every Friday night, but rather than spending $50 to $100 on a meal for you and your family, you could probably eat for less than $20 at home. And that's an extra $60 to $70 in your pocket just for that one meal. Some of the common mistakes that we make are not living within our means. Do you really need a brand new car? Probably not. It'd probably be a lot cheaper if you get a used car. Make probably $200 to $300 less in payments than a brand new car. Also, obtaining credit cards. Try not to get too many. I understand that it's important to establish credit. However, if you get about 5 or 6 credit cards, make minimum payments, by the time you know, you're in debt $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. And when you're making minimum payments, you're gaining interest on that balance daily. So you never really get out of the hole that you're in. Also, another bad habit is bad record keeping. Most people don't know where their money goes or where you're spending it on. I imagine some of the audience here doesn't know how much they spent on insurance, how much they spent on gas or meals or entertainment last year. But if you took better record keeping and analyzed it with a chart, you can forecast a better budget for years to come. Cut out luxuries as well. Instead of going to the movies every Friday or Saturday night and spending, on the movie, on popcorn, candy, Get Netflix, $8 a month. You know, less than $100 a year that you'll save, and probably what you'll spend in a month going to the movies. Also, there's apps. If you're one of those that, I don't like to get on the computer and keep track of my spending, there's mobile apps to keep track of your expenses. You can keep track of it that way. Dan Maddox, the executive director of San Antonio-based Association of Payroll Managers, said, the study by Reuters shows that Americans are finding it hard to save. Hard to save, but not impossible. And according to Mountain State Center for Independent Living's website, if you feel you have a better understanding of your income and have a budget in place that covers your expenses, you have succeeded in taking control of your finances. So start small, $1,000 to $2,000. Analyze your expenses and forecast. Once you learn how to save, it'll be a habit that you carry on for the rest of your life. Thank you.